Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. We're playing Knights of the Fallen Empire, an expansion of Star Wars The Old Republic. In the last episode, Lana and Valkeyn held off the Sky Troopers who were attacking until the Gravestone, our fancy ship, got into space. We were also joined by Senya, a defector from the Knights of Zakul. Unfortunately, Lana was almost killed and Valkeyn was forced to cede control of his body to the Emperor in order to save her life. The ramifications of that action will no doubt be felt far into the future. But for now, let's join our heroes as the Gravestone makes its way away from the Eternal Empire. That's a pretty nice ship. I like that ship.
My Gravestone can move.
Our Gravestone.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
Somewhere secret?
Incoming! Dropping out of hyperspace. It's a lot.
No shit.
The Eternal Fleet.
They aren't firing.
Ugly ship. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, Archon?
Take it.
No, we
XJ,
just
see
fixed
about that
this.
hyperdrive. Lana, work the shields, and we need a gunner.
I'll take care of it.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be a mini-game? Operate the Gravestone's cannon. Which is... Where is... up here. Okay. What? How did you get in here?
Are much improved.
No, but seriously, how did you get in here?
+1 to kill counter.
This isn't your ship, it's mine. We've been over this before. Ah! Go away.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, gotta get down to the gunnery station. Amidships. Just kidding, it's the middle deck, it's not amidships. Might be amidships, I don't know.
Stabilizing.
Thanks, but while we're doing that,
Kill counter.
thank you. Make sure you shoot everybody that's in the way. This should be interesting.
Omni cannons up. There's a capital ship near the center.
I see it.
Good. Now hit it.
Punch it. Oh dear. This is a big gun. Yeah, I can see how this thing went up against the fleet and survived if what is about to happen is about to happen. Oh dear.
Wait. 5 targets. 10. I can't keep up.
Nice.
It's real. We could take the whole fleet.
Statement. The hyperdrive now meets minimum functionality requirements.
Let's get
Why
the hell
didn't
out
you
of
say
here.
so? All right, let's get out of here.
How'd you like me now, Archon?
More than 24 ships lost in a single shot.
So that's the Gravestone. It's as powerful as they say.
Find it?
Everything stands at risk. Zakul, the throne, my vision for the galaxy. All because we let the Outlander slip away. I'm not blaming you.
I didn't think you were.
father held us all back. You more than any. Such raw power, and yet you're still spreading your wings, finding your limits.
Nice to be appreciated for a change. So, what now?
Now, I act.
That worries me. Archon is pretty ridiculously powerful.
No, no, no!
What's happened?
The hyperdrive worked. One time. Omnicannon's fried too. What a mess.
We're safely away from the fleet, if nothing else.
Should be able to make it to Asylum, but let's not hold our breath.
Where's Asylum?
Who's being committed?
Not that kind of asylum.
Asylum is a skyport. A safe haven from Arkan's patrols.
Was she really necessary?
She helped us raise the Gravestone. She fought at our side.
She also hunted me like an animal for years. She was Arkan's loyal knight.
I thought I was in service to Zakul. You had abandoned your responsibilities.
How many people did Arkan slaughter while you still served him? How many?
We're comparing body counts now? I'm not sure that's a game you want to play, Vortena. If anybody needs me, I'll be somewhere.
You could have at least consulted with me first.
Yes, I wonder how that might have gone.
Absolutely. I'd be glad to fix the gravestone by myself.
No one asked you to. Oh, cough. Gather tools to repair the ship. Oop. Find Koth and Lana. There's a tool. It's a magna clamp, of course. Everyone has magna clamps in their home toolkits. Why, I could probably open up my toolkit and find a magna clamp right now if I wanted to. But can't you? You don't have a magna clamp just lying around? It's a real shame. It's such a useful and common tool. I wonder if we'll find a hyper spanner or a turbo, a magna lock. All right. It makes as much sense as anything. I think trying to hold this crew together is going to be a bit of a challenge. So I'm going to need to work out a strategy for who I need most and who I can, you know, benignly neglect to some extent. Obviously we need Koth at least until we get to Asylum. Because he can fly the ship and work on repairing it. But Lana is the one who rescued us, and she's Imperial, so there's that. That's also keeping us in each other's pockets in a way. Gonk indeed. You can see how complicated this situation is, can't you? Oh, there's a tool. Magna what? Servo driver. Well, you sure faked me out, Knights of the Fallen Empire. You sure faked me out. Now, what have we got down here? I wonder if I should have intervened. What are you guys doing out here? Get off my ship. I wonder if I should have intervened in that conversation they were having. I feel like that would have not gone well. Because Senya doesn't know me, really. And while Koth and I may be friends at the moment, it's hard to know how long that's going to last. Because Valkeyn has certainly been acting fairly magnanimous so far. But, I mean, that's not his general nature. Right, that's the bridge. Valkeyn is a pragmatist. Like, I don't know where those people we saved went. I expected them to be helping us with the ship. But that doesn't seem to be an option. Maybe they're downstairs somewhere, for all I know. Down to engineering. Boop. Any more weird bugs or birds infesting the lower reaches of our lovely ship? I could check in with Koth, or I could just, you know, put my money where my mouth is and actually fix some stuff. Ooh. Look at that nebula. That's a nice nebula. I guess another galaxy over there? I don't know. Well, this is a big old hangar. Maybe we'll be able to find my ship and put it in here at some point. And I would really like to get my crew back. Or at the least, you know, a certain member of our crew that Valkeyn no doubt misses quite a bit and who seems really pissed off at us for getting captured. Kaleo can be strange sometimes. Alright, so we fixed that door, which gives us access to the hangar. That's something. Let's go chat with Lana. Nothing to say? Okay. That's fair, he's sulking. I didn't side with him against Senya. And he seems like a very sensitive soul. Maybe a bit of hypocrisy hiding in there as well. I think it's just right. I'll learn my way around this ship by the time it's no longer important. Don't worry. It's certainly not small. Can say that for sure.
Your display of power, it concerns me deeply. I hope you've considered that its use must come at a cost, a very personal cost.
I wasn't about to let you die.
No life is worth risking total corruption. Valkeyn may prove to be of some use, but he's no less dangerous than when he was alive. That's why we need all the help we can get, and Senya will be a great help. I hope you can see that.
She's a good fighter. She helped us raise the Gravestone. I'd say she's an asset.
And she doesn't give up either. That was clear the first time I encountered her. We met shortly after I arrived in wild space. Senya was hunting Koth. I was hoping to learn your fate. We exchanged what information we could. This was all before I really knew Koth, of course. Years ago.
Those two will have to get past their differences.
It won't be easy. You may want to look in on Koth. And you should get to know Senya. I'm not sure if you'll hit it off exactly, but I think you'll find her intriguing.
I've got an open mind. More so than most Imperials, being Chisadal to begin with. But sure, let's go check in on Koth, who is down in engineering. We just saw him. Nope, don't want to go to the bridge. Back through here. To the right will bring us to the turbo lift. Good. And then down, when we come out down, we'll go to the right and go around to where we saw him before. Not immediately to the right, of course. Ha ha ha. There you are.
Why can't there be a maintenance manual? Hey, can you cut the power? Right over there. Thanks. Wouldn't want to electrocute myself on top of everything else.
Cough. I've told you I don't like passive-aggressive people, right?
She's really something, this ship. But no one's been taking care of her.
Yeah, she's been resting in a swamp for centuries.
Quickly.
No offense, but it's the Gravestone that will save the galaxy from Arkin. Not you, not me, definitely not Senya.
What did Senya do to earn this grudge?
She was ruthless. After we deserted, she hunted us for months. Everyone on my crew bled more than once on account of her. I put all my trust in Lana and she goes to Senya for help. She does not know what she's getting us into. Senya acts according to, I don't know what. Her own narrow concept of justice, maybe.
A
Even if her
Justicar?
objectives align with yours, it doesn't mean she'll do what you need to get done. Believe me. Just don't forget who dropped everything to storm the Spire and help Lana pull you out of Carbonite. Alright?
I'd be a frozen carcass if you hadn't.
I have a good feeling, you know. We'll get Arkin. I should get back to it. Need to be sure the Gravestone can get us all the way to Asylum. Hey, if Senya shines that narrow spotlight of hers on you, check your shadow.
Interesting way of putting it. Koth has a bit of the poet in him, but I guess most engineers need to, at least good engineers. Creativity is an important part of the job. Despite what they may tell you in high school, engineering does require a high degree of artistic ability and creativity, thinking outside the box. It's a really good career that you should consider if you are still thinking about what you should do with your life. For example, all the best superheroes like Iron Man and Ant-Man, they're not scientists, they're engineers.
Has the meatbag bickering finally exhausted itself?
One thing that hasn't changed in 5 years, and I doubt it ever will. Meatbag bickering.
Agreement? You said it, Master. Report. I have taken the liberty of checking in on your band of refugees.
Oh,
Assessment.
thanks.
They have quickly taken to their new lodging arrangements. I have warned them not to stray from their chosen location.
In what terms?
Analysis. There are many sealed passageways, and I am unable to detect what may be on the other side.
Worth looking into at some point.
Revelation. I discovered an especially strange area. Unlike anywhere else on the Gravestone, I had attempted to ascertain if any of its contents could be weaponized, but the new meatbag interrupted.
Oh,
Query. Any orders, Master?
just be you.
See if there's anything you can do to help Koth with his repairs.
Sarcasm. Excitement. I can't wait to spend
Sarcasm, excitement. HK. You're a treasure. The dank sanctuary, where we keep all of our memes. Nope. I almost got it. It was closer this time than the last, at least. Okay. Down to the Dark Sanctuary. And I'm assuming that's where Senya's hanging out. And who could blame her? Seems like a nice place. Full of friendly faces. Lots of, you know, monoliths. Stuff like that.
I know. I couldn't help but take this place in either. Reminds me of a song I wrote.
I'd like to hear that. Just a few bars.
Without accompaniment? I'm not that brave.
You seem nothing at all like the person I met in the swamp.
Being a knight means everything. But I don't let it define me. When it's time to go to work, I'm who I need to be. The rest of the time, I'm just myself. You don't strike me as all that different.
You're right.
Whatever the situation requires of me, that's who I become.
I imagine that can get complicated. But it will make you useful against Arkin.
I know why I oppose him. What's your reason?
Years after the death of our immortal emperor, most are still so afflicted with remorse that they don't see what's happening. Arkin has become oppressive and cruel. He'll crush anyone who doesn't share his plan for the galaxy. So that's me. What about you?
Arkin took 5 years of my life, turned everything inside out. He has to pay.
I know what that's like. Not exactly, but I see where you're coming from. You're not what I expected. Not sure if that's good or bad yet. But I do know I'll have an easier time with you than Koth.
I hope you'll try to get along. The more we work together, the better off we'll be.
Just because he betrayed our enemy doesn't change the fact that he was a traitor. You need to be cautious.
That's a fair point, but I mean...
Valkeyn lives.
His betrayal was for a purpose.
He is not himself.
It was noble.
Nor has he taken a new body. It is difficult to see.
Is this Bastila?
And yet it is unmistakable.
Satil.
His presence in the Force has always been deceptive.
Like on the Yavin moon.
Yes. And many times before and since. Even when my life depended on it, I did not see him properly until it was too late.
Satil and Mar. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder when we'll run into them, or at least Satil in person, and how that's going to shake out for us. I mean, I think we earned her respect back on Yavin 4. But will that have continued until today? I guess there's only one way to find out.